Before history began, before writing, before kingdoms and empires, there was Eridu, the first city ever built according to ancient Sumerian texts, a place where architecture, ritual, and something resembling technology converged long before humanity was supposed to understand any of it. The texts describe the Anunnaki, tall, majestic beings descending from the sky, bringing knowledge of farming, building, and governance. Some call them gods, some call them visitors, some say they blurred the line between the two. Enki, one of their leaders, taught humanity how to write, how to cultivate the land, how to build structures that aligned with the heavens. But in the forbidden interpretations, this knowledge was not a gift. It was a mechanism of control. Humanity, awed by their power, followed without question. Religion, hierarchy, obedience, embedded into the fabric of civilization from the very beginning. A system designed not just to extract gold, the lifeblood of their distant world, but to extract energy, the energy of worship, devotion, and submission. Some say the Anunnaki never left. Some say they are set to return. And some say they never needed to return because the systems they built are still running. Centuries later, in the 18th century, Giovanni Piranesi drew ruins that should not have existed. Massive arches, collapsed cities, impossible structures, rendered with precision long before photography or satellite imaging. He wasn't alone. Artists across Europe drew the same ruins of a world that never existed. But the proportions were exact, the architecture consistent, the scale unmistakably human. You don't invent details like that. Some philosophers argue these artists were not imagining ruins. They were remembering them. Echoes of a civilization erased by flood, fire, or design. A world before our world. A reset. Maybe humanity didn't begin where we think it did. Maybe we arrived after something older and greater was already gone. If ancient civilizations were shaped by gods, or beings mistaken for gods, modern civilization is shaped by something else. Systems. The power pyramid is not a conspiracy. It is a metaphor for how influence flows. At the top, symbols of deception, myth, and fear. Baal, Moloch, the all-seeing eye. Not literal entities, but archetypes representing control. Below them, wealthy families, governments, banks, corporations, religious institutions, media networks, tech companies, militaries. Layers of influence, each shaping the layer beneath it. And at the bottom, ordinary people, kept distracted by entertainment, divided by ideology, softened by consumerism, guided by narratives they never chose. The message is simple. The system isn't broken. It's designed. It's designed to maintain order, designed to maintain obedience, designed to ensure that the structure built long ago, perhaps as far back as Eridu, never collapses. If power shapes civilization, it also shapes history. In 1870, Rockefeller built Standard Oil, the largest monopoly in history. When it was broken up, his wealth multiplied. Then came the General Education Board, shaping schools not to create thinkers, but workers. The Flexner Report, shutting down natural medicine. The Federal Reserve Act, placing the money supply under private control. The Rockefeller Foundation, influencing medicine, agriculture, and public belief. Petroleum fertilizers weakened soil. Food lost minerals. Chronic disease rose. Chemical agriculture spread worldwide. Oil, medicine, money, food, education. Domino after domino. Same names, same agenda, same architecture of influence. But here is the forbidden idea. You are not a domino. Your body is the original standard. Your choices are your currency. Your breath is your freedom. The system shapes the world, but the world does not have to shape you. Eridu questions the origin. Piranesi questions the memory. The pyramid questions the structure. Rockefeller questions the record. 4 stories, 4 fractures in the narrative of civilization. 4 reminders that the world we live in was not built by accident. ZeitEcho does not claim truth. It asks the question no system wants you to ask. If history is designed, who designed the designer?